So we have come to the conclusion that from the outside face of the building to the back corner face of that is going to be 4 feet 4 inches or 52 inches. Okay? What's 48 plus 4? 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 52 inches is the same as 4'4". Okay? All right, so 4'4" coming in. Good. So now that lid gives us just enough room to get a stair in there. All right, good. So now how much, if we got to go down 2 foot 8 inches, how many steps down do we have to take? You guys tell me.
5.
You said 8 inches.
5 times 8 is?
40.
So does that sound right? How many inches does 2 foot 8 translate to?
32.
32 inches, right? You guys understand how we got to that? 24 plus 8, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay? Simple. So 32 inches. Now, does 8 divide into 32?
4 times.
4 times. So we have 4 risers, 4 little lines. Okay? So the way that that's going to look, if I was to cut a section through this thing, right, is going to be something like this. I'm going to have my corridor. And it has a wall thickness. And then I'm pushing the other one into it. Like that, okay? And my stairs are going to happen from this level down to this level, okay? So that's a cross section looking at it this way. Yes? All right, so let's look at that little area right there in detail, in closer detail. Give him a nudge. Okay, so let's examine it in closer detail. So we have a wall, right? We've got 3 foot wide stairs, and there are 4 lines, right? 4 lines equals, so if this is 2 foot 8, what's this? What's 8 inches down from 2 foot 8? 2. Well, that's 2. What's 2 lines? 2. What's 16 inches down? 1 foot 4 inches. We could do it in inches if you want, right? So it's going to be 0, 8, 16, 24, and 32. Maybe it's easier that way, right? Every step is 8 inches. From 0, you're going to go up 8, up 8, up 8, up 8 till you get to the top level. All right, good. So we've got that settled. Now, how wide is a minimum stair? 3 feet. So that's 36 inches, right? So what's left after we do that? What's left inside of here? Just do a diagram. Do the math. 6 foot 8, right? Minus 3 minus 8. So the 8 cancels the 8. And then you take 3 foot away and you end up with what? 3 feet. You have just enough room to walk through there. There's 3 feet, which is, honestly, 3 feet is the width of your stair, your corridors at home, typically. Okay? So this will work. It will, you can go down with these and get from this level to that level. Okay? Would it help if I had you guys draft this? Like carefully draw it? It seems like it might. Okay, let's do it. So right now I'm going to send you back to your desk. So you guys can leave your models up here. And I'm going to have you draw in detail, in plan, this thing right here. Now there's one missing piece to this whole thing. Do you have to have landings at stairs?
Yes.
Do you have to have one at the top?
Yes.
Do you have to have one at the bottom? Well, if I come downstairs and I end up at a wall, it doesn't help because I can't turn the corner, can I?
So then yes.
So yeah, you have to have a landing at the top and you have to have a landing at the bottom. You can't have your stairs go down and end at a wall. So maybe we need to do that math. How wide are the rooms? This way. Anybody remember?
16? Oh, 12, sorry.
12. All right. I think 12 is right. So let's do that math. So 12, right? And now how wide the walls are 8 inches. Yes? So if I have 12 feet from here to here, what's left inside when I take away
10. Yeah.
10'8"? Okay, now what happens when I take 3 feet away at one end and 3 feet away at the other end? What do I got left? 4'8". Okay, is that enough room for the steps?
Yes. Why?
Well, they're 3 feet wide, but is there enough room with 4'8" for the 4 steps that we need?
Yeah, because it's 4.
So this is 12 inches and 12 inches and 12 inches, 36. So it fits, right? Okay, so we're going to have extra room at the bottom or extra room at the top. Where would be better? Have extra room at the bottom or extra room at the top? Let me draw something before you answer that question. Does everybody know what that symbol is I just drew? A door. A door. So now answer the question. Where would be better? To have a bigger landing at the bottom or a bigger landing at the top? The bigger landing at the top because the door is going to use up part of that space, huh? So imagine you're standing on a little 3'3" landing and you got a door here and you try to open it. What happens when you step back? You step down 8 inches. And so really in order to do that, you've got to either swing the door out, which is possible. You can swing the door this way, right? But up at the top where the door is moving, that's where you want the extra space. At the bottom, it's not such a big deal. So the way this is going to work is you're going to have a 3-foot landing at the bottom, right? Then you're going to have your stairs coming up, and then whatever's left is going to be the top landing, right? And then we'll probably swing the door out. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay? So your assignment right now is going to be draw this thing right here at, let's draw this at 1/2 inch equals a foot. Okay? At your tables, we're just going to do it on 8.5 by 11. Okay, 1/2 inch equals a foot. So the steps to do that are, first draw the rectangle of the bedroom. Right? Then draw the thickness of the walls. Next, show where the corridor walls are and show the thickness of the walls. Okay? So we'll take it in that order. Right? Draw the room, show the wall thickness in. Draw the corridor so that the distance from outside to inside is 52 inches. Okay? All right, let's do it.